we are back again. It is time. Issue 103. And it's going to be this kit. So let's get her done. It would be so nice to get this one done. Alright. We kind of did something similar on the other side if you caught that video a little while back. What is today? Today's Wednesday. Filming this on a Wednesday. Getting kind of late. It's 8:58. Okay. But I just kind of felt like doing it right now. Little break from all the craziness that's going on out there. Hopefully, make sure this is on camera best I can. Oh, all right. Gotta wrap this mesh around the tube, line it with the holes. Using some MP screws, we're gonna attach it. Okay, let's get the MP screws ready. We'll use that as my little parts tray. Oh yeah, these MP screws are tiny. Dark outside, so my lighting's not too great. Just save these little tiny bags. Might come in handy. Ooh, my alarm system just came on. Got it automatically set in case I don't set it myself. Now you know the secrets. If you want to come bust in on me, the main thing for it is just to wake me up so I can take care of business. Don't want anyone with a Dickies cups coming in here unannounced. You know what I mean. Of course, you have to figure out where I live now. 'Cause I don't live where I used to live. And this is a temporary abode. Oh man, come on. I gotta get these holes lined up now. Right there. Right there. Oh, come on. Oh, John Solar. Oh, John Solar. Yeah, I'm using his name. Taking his name in vain. He told me to do something with this, have it magnetized, which I do, but still a pain in the butt. That one is in like Flynn. These screws are tiny. Tiny little silver ones. Oh, come on, dude. Come on, dude. Who else is out there watching the Kenobi series? I'm trying not to do any spoilers, but yeah, I just watched episode 4. I wish their episodes were longer. They're doing okay with special effects, but some of the special effects in 4 and I was like, okay, it kind of looks good, but the scales don't seem exactly right. You'll know when you see it. You'll know what I'm talking about. The screwdriver's really too big for this, I guess. That one's too big. But other than that, I mean, I'm digging it mostly. Also watching the Strange New Worlds, the Star Trek Strange New Worlds. And I will say, you know, you got to kind of get past it's to me it's almost like a different universe, you know, than the original TOS, but Strange New Worlds is, I think, doing a fairly good job with the way the ship looks. paying homage to the originals. I mean, come on. They're making props out of stuff, you know, in the late 60s with the original series, so you're not going to be able to realistically recapture that and try to make it make sense with what we can do now, you know, prop wise. But with that said, I like the way the ship looks for sure. Much better than the Kelvin verse movies. Much better than the Kelvin verse movies. If the Enterprise that's in Strange New Worlds series was the one in the Kelvin verse, man, I think that would have made a lot of people more happy. Just the way the ship looks. But they are making a fourth Kelvin verse. Or at least it's in the works. They got a start date for filming, I think. I do like the actors in that, but back to Strange New Worlds. I'm digging it, man. Captain Pike. I like it because you know he had a lot of years in that ship. We just didn't see it as part of our, but he is canon, you know. So you get a little bit of Admiral April. He was actually the first captain of the Constitution class Enterprise. Be interesting to see him in a flashback when he was captain. But overall, I dig it. Number one, yes, indeed. Much better than Discovery, I think, just because it's more in line with, you know, the stuff I was into with the original series, as far as it being a little more episode independent. And Discovery, the ship technology is like, we never heard of the spore drive before, even though they say it's classified. And then they jumped in the future. Whatever. That story arc is not. I finally watched them, but it's not my favorite. Okay. Oh, I gotta do this. And we're gonna attach it underneath here, which is gonna be fun. Okay. How did I do this last time? Slid it on. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Slid this one on. Something like that. I don't know where Joey Cuz is at with his build, or if he just gave up on the kits. I gave up on my Enterprise build. Took me a while to get that canceled off, but that one is no more. I don't know if I'll do a vid on it. I had a couple kits that I just kind of worked off camera before I had to pick up and, you know, move and stuff like that. But that one's no more. That thing was not looking good anyway. This one looks better to me, this model, you know. But that one with all the seam joints in the saucer section, it just, I don't know, it just wasn't looking great to me. I'm gonna try to do this without damaging anything, man. Hate that. I gotta flip this guy up. Whew. I don't know if that's smart, but while I got this up under, I'm gonna do a close-up of all the engine stuff here. Maybe take some pictures, because this thing, I don't see the underside of this very often. All this work for this engine bay. It does have the, you know, you can open the compartment now, but eventually, I don't know if it's going to be able to open once I get, you know, all the time components up on there. So this one was going something like that, or did I have it something like, yeah, I think it was something like that. Okay, and it looks like we're going to use, the thing's still recording, yeah, hi. We're going to use some KM screws. On the bottom of this guy. I'm going to have to trim that. That's going to be part of it to feed into here. Get this started. the other one started. May have to block the camera a little bit if I have to reposition. You may get a sneak peek at my elbow. Let's set this up. Well, maybe not. Just don't want to knock this guy over. Okay. Okay, what's going on? Not in the hole? Went in the hole. Let's try to make one hole. Okay, now we're in the hole. Get our screwing done. Get this one tightened up. Oh, yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. And this guy, I'm going to go ahead and trim it and slide it in. Because these tubes, I don't know why they're not all the way hollow, but they're not. They're not hollow. Yes. There we go. There we go. Now, let's take a look underneath here. There's our oil filter, oil changes. There's our starter. I don't know if that's all. That looks like the alternator right there. Yep, and there's the belt. I mean, we even have belt drives on this. All this work that you probably won't see ever again. Very rarely. We had dipstick in there. We got the, there's even spark plug wires. There's the transmission. Alright, what has it got here? Oh, that's the coolant. It's not exhaust, it's coolant because engine's in the back. So here's the big muffler there going out. So these were pipes to the radiator up front. We even have fans up front. So it may not be, you can kind of see the blades up in there. I don't know if you can see them, but those do spin. I mean, they don't come on or nothing, but yeah, I mean, there was some detail that went into this build that kind of got covered up. There's a lot of stuff in there. So, I mean, it's cool. It's cool. It's not just a shell. It's not just a shell. This is a heavy model kit here. Man, I don't even know if y'all were seeing anything I was doing. If not, this vid stands as it is because I'm not redoing it. Can't take all that off. But I got a few more parts here, and we got to tie some cables up. So let me carefully lower my DeLorean back down. And luckily, what's nice is those wheels rotate, for the time machine, so that does help tilting it up on its side there. Okay, well, actually, I'll leave it like that. Heavy guy. When I put this on the scale, I think it weighed almost 17 pounds before a little while back, and I've been adding stuff to it since. So 17 don't seem like a lot, but it's a lot of weight for this little model. Most of it, a lot of it is metal. Okay. So this wiring here looks like we're finally going to get to do something with it. It's been loosely just hanging out, woven, tied back. This was an early on edition. Now it is going to get wrapped down and around. Straighten back out. It is going to go. Let's see. They want me to put this plastic piping in here first, which on this one I may have to do instead of tying everything up at the same time. pieces connect. I can't get enough lighting in here. I don't know what the deal is. I'm going blind, but dang. Alright, 2 halves become 1. And this guy feeds up through here. That's gonna clip into there. And, oh, let's see. Oh, there's a little hole in here. My goodness. That's popped in there. I'll kind of show you that. I'll show you this part at the end. Kind of what it winds up looking like. This guy is gonna feed through here. Something like that. And some of it's just gonna get covered up by the time machine components, our reactor and stuff, but I gotta have enough here to feed and wrap all the way down and around. So check our booklet. Yeah, okay. Almost seems like it's a little short. Right there, okay. Well, let's get this tied up. First tie. Tie right here. Two more days of work, get a couple days off the weekend. I need to figure out some side hustles, pay off some more bills, besides selling off all my crap, which is the go-to. Oh, these dikes are not sharp enough on the front. Tighten this up with the needle nose, a little more twist. Get them up closer. Hold this wire assembly a little better. I think that'll do. I'll tuck those in here in a sec, just make sure I got these good enough here. Yeah, we're gonna put about 3 tied. We're tied in about 3 spots, I don't know. However much you want. I think in the movies, this isn't real screen accurate, obviously, but I'm not gonna go crazy on it. Trying to, because they use some type of, I think some type of large ass zip tie looking thing. I do believe. I wish I took better pictures of the replica DeLorean when I was at Universal Studios in Orlando. It was so freaking hot, and I was kind of separated from the family as usual. I kept getting left behind everywhere, but I got some pictures with it. I really wasn't thinking in advance, like I should have just took as many, because it's a pretty screen accurate replica that Video Bob built back in the day. It's just sitting outside there. Same with the and then they had the train there. But it's pretty well just being abused just outside. A couple more of these. Do one down here before I put the pegs in place. Yeah, that would have came in handy, getting some more pictures of it, but I don't know. I probably wouldn't be able to change much on this thing anyway. It is what it is. It's an Eaglemoss build. It's not going to be 100% screen accurate. Just the name of the game for Eaglemoss. They're about getting those, making this into 5 million issues, and so they can get that money from you spread out over time. I gotta make sure I put this in my will. I need to update my will here in maybe a few weeks, waiting for something else to happen. But I don't really care what happens to it after I'm gone, but it'd be nice if someone knows that it's not just some $15 model, you know, it's something else altogether. A lot of work went into it. Guess in my will I need to list that out, but okay, one more down here, then we'll tuck everything in and I think we'll be done. Skis, I'll show you the end of the backstory on this issue here. And go upload this, and I don't really feel like going to bed just yet. Maybe get me a couple of YouTube vids in. See what Coda Boy's up to. See what Eaglemoss up to. All these peeps out there. Like I said, I don't know. Joey Cuz is at. I think he stopped making videos altogether. Cutting. Tuck all this. Tuck that. Okay, now pop that in. This in. Okay, actually I'm going to tilt this back up. Might be able to, hopefully this just feeds in there without having to do any trim work. And I'll show you the wires, how they look on the back side and the front side and the side and the other side. That's about it. That one didn't go feed in very good. I don't want to be a bugger. Not feed into its new home. Get in your home. This is your new home. There we go. That's your new home. Okay. Nice. We're done. Careful. Alright. Yes. Okay, here we go. Alright, so that is how that is looking. Here's some light. There, like I said, I think this part of the wire is going to get covered up. Most likely, if not, it can be maneuvered around. Then we have it going down through there. Well, that's it. Boom.